Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebelscum.com video review. Today we are taking a look at the new Nerf Boba Fett blaster rifle. This is pretty cool. We don't often get to review Nerf stuff here on Rebelscum, so when pre-orders for this went up, we went ahead and put in an order for ourselves for content for you guys, and it finally came. So here it is. I really do like the box for this, and overall I like the packaging for these specialty Nerf blasters that they've been doing the past few years. The Mandalorian pulse rifle was really cool. The Aliens also pulse rifle was really cool. And the new Boba Fett blaster is also very cool. And I really like how these Nerf rifles aren't even just some weird repaint into, you know, just the respective characters' colors. Like, it's not a random Nerf rifle that's been painted into Boba Fett colors like they did a while back, and so on and so forth with the other ones they've released. Now, what's a Star Wars blaster you would like to see Nerf release next? Now, I know they've done some others in the past, like they did a Rebel Fleet Trooper blaster in the past, that was pretty alright, and a few others, but now that they're starting to do these more specialty collector-oriented Nerf blasters, what's a character or unique Star Wars blaster you would like to see get this treatment in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, here is the box. You've got that signature Boba Fett's helmet design right there, right in the middle. You got this awesome seal of Nerf approval, stamp of awesomeness. That looks great. Star Wars over here, Star Wars on top. And on the back, you have Boba Fett written on the back of the box. And here, let me move this band so you can see the whole thing. Now, that's not Arabesh. That is actually written in Mandoa, or Mandoe, however you want to pronounce it. The written language of Mandalorian. And it is a spoken language as well, which is pretty cool. I really like that. I like that it's in Mandoa and not in Arabesh. That is way, way cooler. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So I already took off the black band that keeps the outer sleeve on. And this just rises up. And as you can see, there's just some like little filler cardboard bits just to keep it in place. Now, it's not tied down or anything. I didn't have to cut anything or remove anything. The only thing I had to cut on this was just tape on the outer box to be able to get to this section. But once you get the tape on the outer box, which is just around that black band on the outer box, and then on the bottom around where the sleeve is, so just on the edges there, it's super easy to get this out of the box, and then you can just pull this right out. Anyway, but before we do that, there's a lot of cool stuff even on the inner sleeve. You've got Star Wars right there. I like how the inner sleeve acts as a nice display stand for this with Boba Fett artwork there down on the front. You've got some more Boba Fett artwork there on the back, which looks really cool. And now that's pretty much it for the inner sleeve. So just take this out. And then also we have some cylinders to put our Nerf darts in. It comes with 3 of these. And those are just down in front. And here are the special Nerf darts for our Boba Fett blaster. Now, the Nerf darts, the special Boba Fett branded Nerf darts, are wrapped in this tissue paper right here. And you get, let's see, it's 4, that's 8, and 12. So you get just enough to fill each cylinder out completely. before we load it up and start playing with it, check out this awesome blaster. This thing looks awesome. I like the wood grain textures that they actually got on the stock there. And on this side, you even have some of those little mechanical bits there. Aside from the color palette, which the color palette is Boba Fett's colors, the blaster is a pretty good, affordable replica of Boba Fett's blaster, and a fun one you can play with. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of cosplayers out there, most likely, who are probably going to repaint this thing to be more screen accurate, and that's totally fine. This is, I think, a very good Boba Fett blaster to do that with. Is it perfect? No, but is it really good? I think so, yes. You also have Star Wars right there, Nerf right there. I don't know if we'll be able to get the camera to pick that. Oh yeah, you can kind of see through the scope on the camera there. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, as you can see, you can see through the scope, which is pretty cool. No adjustments on the scope, so it's just at the magnification it's at. Maybe it's 1 or 2 magnification, if any. It's not a whole lot of magnification there. To open the cartridge section, you got a little switch right here. Oh, I was pushing it the wrong way. Push it towards the back like so, and that'll open that up. Take a cartridge, like so. Just click it in. It's a nice soft click. And push it in like so. And then to cock it, you want to grab this section here. There's a nice little groove in there so you can get a finger in. Pull back. And bam. Very cool. And then just like a revolver with, you know, it'll just go to the next one. And then, now that that cylinder is spent, we take that out and then just put in another one and you're good to go again. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that you get 3 of these. I think that that's really cool that you get 3 of these so you can quick reload if you're in a Star Wars themed Nerf battle and you know, spend your 4 Nerf darts real quick. Well, you can just pop that open. You just pop that open and swap them out really, really fast. And they're pretty easy to load too. Just stick a Nerf dart right there in the top and you're good to go. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's review featuring the new Nerf Book of Boba Fett, Boba Fett's Nerf Blaster. This is a very awesome representation of Boba's blaster. And again, while it's not painted to be screen accurate mold-wise, I think it's a pretty good representation. Is it perfect? No. It's definitely not a high-quality prop replica by any means, but it's not meant to be. This is meant to be a fun Nerf blaster for you to run around and chase your friends with, or have a Nerf blaster war with, and fire some fun foam darts at each other with. And at the end of the day, I think it definitely serves that purpose. It looks really cool. It's got a fun loading mechanic and a fun firing mechanic as well. Plus, you can actually look through the scope, which is another plus. I really like the packaging. I like that you can just, once you, of course, take the tissue paper and stuff out, I like that you can just display it like this, and this itself is a nice display stand. I like that too. So, anyway, what are some blasters you would like to see in the future? I would personally like to see a DC-15 blaster rifle at some point. Either the long version or the short version for the clone blaster rifle. But that's one I would really like to see at some point because that's one of my favorite blaster rifle. The long version specifically is one of my favorite Star Wars blaster rifles of all time. It's a cool design. Clone troopers are awesome. That's just something I would like to see. And being the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars, I would say this would be a good year to do a blaster like that in this collector-targeted Nerf blaster line. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums some of these Nerf weapons you would like to see in the future. Stay tuned for more Rebelscum.com video reviews, guys. Make sure you check the website daily because there's new content every single day on Rebelscum.com. Like and subscribe and follow us on social media. And don't forget to sign up for a pro membership of Collector's Oracle today so you can start managing your collection like a pro. There's new additions, new lines, and new figures added to Collector's Oracle all the time, so make sure you're checking that website too to keep up to date with new upcoming figures and add them to your collection or your want list or even your pre-order list as they come out. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel scum.